Greetings, Odooers. We managed to create a fully functional app in the blink of an eye. The last thing we need Odoo to do is generate a document that summarizes the reservations. This will include important fields such as the things to prepare multi-line text field that we added. This way, the employee responsible for the secure place can easily know what they need to prepare beforehand. To do this, I will create a new report using Odoo Studio. It's quite straightforward, so let's see how to do that right now. All right, so here I am on my database, specifically looking at my new app, Secure Places, and my reservations as well. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new report. So the first thing I need to do is toggle Studio. So let's do that now. And then I'm going to jump to Reports. We'll see that right here, and then go to Create. Once I click on Create, I, of course, need to choose which type of report I want to create. Okay, so I'm going to choose External. And it's going to redirect me to a report template that I can go ahead and start customizing. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is add a text block. Now you'll see 4 different sections here: block, inline, table, and column. All right, we're going to use some fields from these first 3 sections. And I'm going to start with the text, as I said. So let's go ahead and drag and drop. Then I'm going to select the field and I'm going to change the text that we see. Okay, so instead of new text block, I'm going to say customer. All right, I'm going to select it and make sure it's in bold. And I can also format this in some other ways. I can change the color if I would like to, or even the size. Okay, but that looks good for now. But while I'm here, I'm going to scroll down. And I'm actually going to add a filter here where it says visible if. So let's go ahead and click on the pencil and then add filter. Okay, so I'm going to leave this as doc reservations. And I'm also going to select customer, and then I'm going to say is set. I'll save. Now, once I've done this, I'm going to go back to add, and I'm going to drag and drop an address block. Okay, so I'm going to drop it underneath the customer. All right, but I need to select a related field, of course. So let's go ahead and say doc reservations, customer, and confirm. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and select this field as well. And I'm also going to change the visible if that we see here. I'm going to add a filter. All right, and it's going to be the same that we added above. Okay, so let's say customer is set and save. Okay, cool. Now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and add a title block. So we're going to drag and drop, of course. I'm going to change the text here and say reservation. Okay, now after I've done that, I'm going to go down to the next section. I'm going to add an inline related field. Okay, so I'm going to drag it. I'm going to drop it behind reservation. And of course, I need to select a related field. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go to doc reservations and reservation title. Okay, so the title we'll see here is reservation 1, which is related to this customer if you were watching my previous videos. Okay. Now we're going to go down another section, and I'm going to drag and drop this field data table, add it right here. Let's go ahead and select docs reservations and confirm. Now I've added this table, and what we see is the name and the name of the reservation, which is, of course, is res 1. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and start adding some other columns as well. So we're going to select field column. And we're going to drag it and drop it where we would like it to be placed. Okay, so the first related field, we're going to go to table underscore line. All right, and then we're going to choose secure place and confirm. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add another one. Table underscore line. This will be the start date. Confirm. And of course, after the start date, we also want to add the end date. Okay, so we're going to add that as well. And confirm. All right, looks really good here, except for there is some information that isn't necessary, and that's the name of the reservation. So I'm going to select this field. I'm going to scroll down and simply click on Remove from View. Okay, and then OK. All right, I'm going to go to Res 1 and do the same thing. Remove from View and OK. All right. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to go back to Add and add a regular text block below. Okay, and I'm going to call this Things to Prepare. So I'm going to select the text, change it, Things to Prepare. I want to be sure this is in bold as well. All right, I want it to, this report to be pretty good looking. So I want it to be in uniform with the customer that we see above. Okay, and I'm going to go back to add. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to add a related field, which I'll put below. Okay, so for the related field, let's go ahead and select dock reservations. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and look for things to prepare, which is right here at the bottom of the list. And then I'm going to confirm. All right, so we have our description of the things that we have to prepare here below. All right, now this looks really good, but there's one thing I would like to change before seeing how this looks when we go to print. All right, I'm going to go to report. Okay, and I want to change the name of the report simply. All right, so I'm going to call this a reservation summary instead of reservations report. And to be sure we can print it from this page here, from the report section, we want to be sure we have this add in the print menu option selected. All right, if you don't have this selected, you will not be able to print it. Okay, so be sure this is selected, which it is here. So let's go ahead and close this. All right, and then we're going to go to our reservation. So I can click on it right here, or even go to the list view and click. And then I can go to print, and then we have reservation summary right here. So I'm going to print the reservation summary, and it will generate a PDF file, which I can open. And I have my report right here, exactly how I designed it. That was super fast, super easy. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.